It's another day, another court case for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. But what about this time? Good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thanks for your company. As ever, it's lovely to have your company today. If you're going to bed, hope you sleep well. And if you're just starting your day, hope you have a wonderful day. Whatever you're doing, thank you so much for tuning in and being part of our community. It's lovely to see you. Now, this particular story caught my eye again because it's just battling on and rolling on. This all really centres on Prince Harry looking for compensation for phone hacking from some of the tabloid newspapers over here in the United Kingdom. This stems back actually over 13 years, and this is all really in relation to when he was dating his girlfriend Chelsea Davy. Now, it's interesting over here, particularly in the United Kingdom, because there have been huge payouts to celebrities for phone hacking, particularly from the now defunct News of the World, which was owned by the media mogul Rupert Murdoch. But now apparently there's a bigger problem for Prince Harry, because he hoped, even though he filed this claim way back in 2019, that he hoped that he would have this resolved and a payment would be, well, forthcoming. But apparently not, and here's the reason why. It appears for Harry that even though, nobody's saying whether his phone was hacked or not, obviously stories came out that could have only come from a very good source. And it's interesting actually, because I remember interviewing the head of the Sun newspapers, a guy called Les Hinton. He was the second in command to Rupert Murdoch. And I posed this question to him and said, how could an editor of a newspaper possibly not know where such scandalous stories came from? Each week, groundbreaking, breaking news stories that were headline news around the world. I said, don't you think the editors are either thick or just turning their, eyes another way? And he said, oh, I really don't know. That's exactly what I mean about the mainstream media. Nobody wants to commit. But of course, whichever way you look at it, somebody certainly knew what was going on week after week to get such big exclusives. And it is damaging, let's not forget. This was a time when Prince Harry was going through a lot of difficulties growing up, a lot younger then. And of course, down the first path, the first flush, if you like, of love with Chelsea Davy. And so many things were being revealed. Now, Prince Harry allegedly wants around about £200,000 in compensation. But the problem now is that the news group newspapers have said, well, it's too late to put in a claim, and that's going to be very difficult. And also, of course, the newspaper is now defunct. It's been closed many years. This naturally is still an ongoing case, so we can't comment too much. But it does seem strange that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have invested a lot of their money trying to get money back for wrongdoings. And on this particular instance, I totally agree with him. But there's only really one winner in a case like this, and it's normally the lawyers. So if Prince Harry does have quite a bit of money now, and we suspect he does thanks to the beggar deals and of course the inheritances that he received from the late Queen Mother and his own mother, Princess Diana, well then that can be quickly squandered in very hefty legal fees. And a lot of people are thinking, is really the battle worth it? As ever, only Prince Harry will know whether he wishes to continue or not. As I say, the case continues in the High Court. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.